go to the other side. This guy will shoot threes, but here comes Turner. And Jackson Hayes stands his ground with verticality.
It was a great play by Jackson Hayes.
Now it's Luka, goes around his man, pulls up from 13 feet. Count it, and one for Doncic.
And there's the disadvantage of trying to guard Luka with one. And it all starts, if you want to get out and get some easy opportunities before the defender really gets set, play some defense. Miles Turner thinks he has a layup. Over comes Jackson Hayes, straight up. He loses the ball, and the Lakers are off to the races, and that's where Luka picks up a three-point opportunity.
The Milwaukee Bucks.
What a bad entry pass by Giannis.
He really was, and taking advantage of it is Austin Reaves with Giannis right on his hip. Reaves, working baseline. Is Dalton connect? Rise and throw it down.
That's called moving without the basketball. It was a good play.
Scoring assists and rebounds in the same game. Spin, Jake, underneath, throw it up, now tapped up and in.
A good second effort by Jake. He missed that first shot.
Now, 21-3 run.
I'll sell him one for all the money.
Splitting the defense is Luka. Almost 7-minute drought. He's got it again. Winds up on his wallet.
Put on a show, Luka.
Little keep away, two-man game connecting. Luka going into his dribble. Behind the back goes to Dalton Connect. They're going to swing it. Try to find the open man, and it is an easy lob again. Boy, Ayton is just feasting on the lob. In the
You can't give concessions.
More points in the paint, but now more long-distance magic for number 77.
Oh, look.
This year, they are 5th in the NBA. Reaves again! Come on, Austin! Big time!
Austin's starting to feel like himself now for sure. He's had a couple of back-to-back triples that have kind of taken a little bit of the air out of the Bucks. So they take the timeout with the Lakers back up by 16.
Last night, and you could redeem today. Stolen by Bronny. Bronny bouncing a good one through. That is what he's here for, to throw it down and play above the rim.
I'm glad he held on to the rim.
Luka, you have secured the ball for Adu. Is that right? It took some fighting for it.
It took some time. The ref wouldn't give us the ball, so Giannis took it and gave us. So I respect to him.
All right, that was nice. So look, it's been a long trip. All right, this is a long game, long flight last night, third game in 4 nights. So where did you guys find the energy reserves to finish the trip like you wanted?
Oh no, man. Everybody was tired. We came in like at 3 a.m. We played a lot of games. We played yesterday, so it was a long trip. But I mean, everybody played amazingly. The way we found energy, I told the guys, we gotta build on each other because I know everybody's tired. We came here to win.
Couple of key moments. You hit a couple of shots at the end of the third to stave off a Milwaukee run, and then as you're sitting in the fourth, Austin hits 3 threes. What did you make of those?
Yeah, I think those were the biggest shot of the game. They try and come back. They hit some threes, but me and they are, kind of responding that way. So those were the 2 big moments in the game.
Considering just how many absences that you guys have had, to be 10-4 going home, and now you only have 1 game in the next 7 days, do you feel like that's a pretty welcome rest here to get ready for the rest of the season?
I can't wait to go home. I'm tired. It feels like 1 year we've been on this road.
All right, go get some rest, Luka.
Thank you. Securing rebounds. They also secured the game ball. This is what happened at the end of this one.
Never seen this before.
Interesting enough.
Never seen a referee get so involved in the game, the ball.
And the big thing here is Adu Thiero playing in his first game as a Laker, coming back from injury, scored his first points, and Jared Vanderbilt, Jake LaRavia, even Luka saying, we just want to give the rookie the game ball. The officials had something to say about that. It was a little bit of a standoff for quite some time. Coaches got involved until Giannis said, hey, give the game ball to the Rook.
Give me the damn ball!
Hey, that settled that really fast. when the leader of the league team says, you know what, just give him the ball, man. It's just a ball. We got a million of them in the back.
I guess Atlanta and OKC specifically, how much does getting a game like this back kind of recharge what you were looking for as the team as a push? And I guess you described it as Laker basketball, but do you feel like this kind of restores what you were looking for?
It does. I reference a lot Hard Knock Life, Volume 2, classic Jay-Z album. There's a song on there called A Week Ago. And one of the lines, the main line, is, it was all good just a week ago. I told the team yesterday, a week ago from yesterday, we were practicing in Atlanta. We were 7-2. We were feeling good about ourselves. And then you don't play well for 3 games a week in this league. I mean, this is the NBA. And you got to find moments to recapture what makes you a good basketball team. And I think over the last 24 hours, we've done that. I just want to say a couple things about the game overall. I want to give a lot of credit to my staff. Sometimes with these turnarounds, the prep for the players becomes difficult. We met at 40 on the clock. We got in at 3 a.m. last night, so we didn't want to overwhelm them when they were zombies at 12 p.m. So we met at 40 on the clock, and I thought, Coach Ty, Scotty, Greg, Drew Seifert, like all these guys that worked on this scout did a really good job of creating clarity for our team, and we were able to go out and execute that, and that's a credit to our guys. And the second thing is, like, Maxi Kleba has not been in the rotation all season. He's played in a couple blowouts, knew he was going to be part of the rotation tonight. Guy scores, he makes 1 basket, but had a huge impact on the game with his physicality, his talk, and just what I would describe as what we want Laker spirit to be. Just being a great teammate. It had, on the court, the defense, the rebounding, the all the stuff that are winning basketball plays. He was a big part of that tonight.
A couple of key moments. So Milwaukee makes the big run in the third, and Luka has that, I think, either 8 or 9-0 streak. Yeah. And then Austin has the 3 threes when Luka's sitting. Did you see that as kind of stabilizing?
I mean, we knew they were going to make a run. They didn't shoot the ball well in the first half. A few of the threes were threes we were willing to live with. A couple of their lasers missed some decent looks. I thought we did a pretty good job of closing out. Didn't do a great job of closing out off of Giannis's passes to start the second half. And your group, we actually responded twice. They make the run, we get back up 22, they cut it down again, and then Luka and AR, like they did all night, just led us, and like they've done all season. Those guys have done an amazing job of leading our basketball team.
You did have Luka and AR, but this kind of goes along with the same theme of at Portland the win, at Minnesota today, where you lose 2 starters, like day of, where you're undermanned and find a way to get it done, and kind of pulling back big picture with LeBron looming in terms of his return. How have this portion of the season maybe served you in the long run, having different guys play and contribute as you look to build the full season?
Well, it's a confidence boost for the group. I think for certain players who, when we're fully healthy, may not play a ton of minutes or may not even be part of the rotation, it gives them a reference point. I think Nick Smith knows that we believe in him as a player. We're calling ISOs for him against the Portland Trailblazers, who have great wing defenders. So I think it's great for the group. With the possibility of us getting healthy, that certainly makes you excited. But then, like I told you guys in training camp, we had 24 starting lineups last year. Like the soft tissue injuries, all this stuff, it's just part of the NBA. And, whether we've had an illness run through the team this week while we're on the road. We've had a number of guys that have played through it, a number of guys that haven't been able to play through it. So those things are just going to happen throughout an NBA season. But the togetherness of the group and the intent of the group every night outside of a couple games has been really good.
Going to ask about the guy who you had on your shirt pregame. When we were talking with DeAndre yesterday, he mentioned that he kind of feels like the team feeds off his energy. You wore his shirt, I'm guessing, in support of him. You said you want to be a Lion. What have you learned about what gets him going, what gets him in the spot where, energy-wise, he is the DeAndre that the team needs him to be?
me, he feeds off of the group's energy, and he feeds off of empowerment and encouragement and positive reinforcement. And it took 8 to 10 days to figure that out in the preseason, and once we did, it's been really awesome to watch him grow with this group and be fully engaged and be a part of this group.